Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel, or welcome to the channel if you are new here. I'm Alexandra and I am back with a new spit building video for you guys. And in today's video we are building a summer camp, and I'm so excited about this build that I did, and I hope that you will really love it. And before talking about that, I would like to friendly remind you that I do have an EA affiliate code that you can use if you want to support me as a creator on the EA app or thesims.com. And actually the September sale, it's starting now, and you can really grab some cool packs on a very good discount, up to 50%. And I would really appreciate if you would choose to use my affiliate code if you want to get some new Sims 4 DLCs. So speaking about this build, guys, we are in Copperdale, the world that came with High School Years expansion pack, and it's been so long since I built in here, and I kind of forgot that this world exists, and I forgot how pretty it is, and I'm so happy to be back here. And we are on a 50 by 40 lot, the Totter Park lot, which is a community space, and we are building a summer camp because we now know that the new expansion pack is gonna be out soon, and it's called Adventure Awaits, which is pretty cool if you ask me, as far as I could see from the trailer. And actually I'm so thrilled about the gameplay in this one. You know that I'm building, you know I'm a builder, I'm always into building more, but this time I actually am very impressed with what we saw in the gameplay trailer, in fact, and that's why I started to build a summer camp for kids. Obviously this is not functional as a camp, it's gonna be functioning as a park because that's what I could have in the game at this moment. But when the pack will be out, obviously this can work as a new custom venue lot type, which is a pretty cool new feature that's gonna be in The Sims soon. And the pack will be out, by the way, on October 2nd, and I cannot wait to actually share with you also a lot of things with the new pack, because I can announce that I will be taking part in the early access for this expansion pack. And if you have any ideas that you would like to see me building for the new pack, so you can grab the builds from the gallery when it's out, definitely let me know in the comments down below what ideas you might have. But I already know I want to do a lot of custom venues because that's a really cool feature. But more about this build, because we are in Copperdale, as I said, and I wanted to build like a very big cabin where a lot of kids can have activities. And considering that this is a community lot and it's a park, it's gonna be also for adults to join. And I tried to add the activities that can be done by children in The Sims, so that's why I used a lot of Growing Together, I used a lot of the Parenthood game pack, and in fact for this build you might see in the gallery, if you want to get it, that I used a lot of packs. But that's because of the decor. I went with this very lodgy and cabin style, and we have several cabins on the lot where they actually can sleep, and I tried to pretend that they are hanging out here also during the night. But basically this is gonna be more functional with the new pack when it's gonna be out. But until then you can grab it and you can play in it if you'd like to. So yeah, I used a lot of the horse ranch because I wanted to give it a very woodsy look, and I used a lot of browns and wood wallpapers and trees, also trees from the Werewolves pack, because I really love the plants and the trees that we have from that game pack. And overall this build is split in one main house that it might seem like a reception area, cafeteria, and on the first floor and the second floor it's gonna be a place for activities for kids. We have a lot going on. We have drawing tables, we have a lot of toy boxes, we have a huge TV screen that looks like, you know, a movie kind of tiny theater for children to watch cartoons or documentary. And in fact this main house or cabin looks very big, but I didn't quite had enough space to add everything I wanted. So that's why I also added some tiny features for children in the cabins that you see around the lake that's in the center of the build. So the 3 cabins that are tiny are for sleeping and, I don't know, hanging out, I guess. But one of them, I thought it's not gonna be for children. I thought it's gonna be maybe for a camp director, because we can have that with the new pack. It's gonna be a new career, so you can be a camp director or a ranger. So I really think that's pretty cool. So I thought we need a space for that ranger or that director. So there is the office for the director camp and also the bedroom and master bathroom. So other than that, I believe I kind of covered everything that's happening here. Unfortunately, I did lost some parts of the footage, so you won't see how I decorated the ranger's tiny cabin. I am sorry. I just realized now when I'm making this voiceover that I don't have the footage of me doing the decoration inside. And in fact, one more thing that's very, very cool about this lot, and I'm so proud of that thing, and I don't know why I never approached to do that before: playgrounds. And if you saw the new trailer, you saw that we're gonna get some very nice, cool looking playgrounds for kids. And for this particular build, I tried to add one that's made custom by myself, and it's not 100% functional, but you can use the swing and you can use the jungle gym, and it kind of gives like a cute somehow of a mood. Even though it's not totally functional, you can go up on the playground and, I don't know, maybe hang out with your friends there. We also have the treehouse that comes with the Growing Together expansion pack, and that's a really cool thing for kids as well. But I'm very, very excited about the playground that I made, but I'm very excited to see the new ones that will be in The Sims soon. So yeah, now we're trying to add details to the whole build. I loved using the tool mod to actually rotate the shutters for windows to make them like, they are not fully opened. And I really like the effect that it gives to the whole house. And in the same time, I loved the fact that I added the shutters on the color green. Actually, if you heard me before, probably you did if you watch me regularly, the color green, it's everything for me. And I really love the combination between dark wood and green, so that's what I tried to do there. And we also have this pond that I didn't talk about, and we have this very long dock that it's right in the middle of the pond. And I was imagining that Sims or child Sims can dive off into the water, and I cannot wait to actually see if that's something we can do in the new pack. So basically everything I did in preparation for the new pack, because it's been kind of long since I was like so excited into gameplay for a pack. When Enchanted by Nature was out or other packs, I was so focused on what we can do with the build and buy. But honestly, for this one, I really am I'm thrilled to see the new interactions and everything that can be done basically in the new pack. And yeah, we have barbecues area. I tried to add also at some point a stall where your Sims can grab food and like buy drinks and have something, not necessary to be obligated to grill something, because kids cannot use the grill. So yeah, I really thought that's a nice touch. And yeah, also the interior of the cabins, it's not gonna be in this pit build. I really am sorry that I didn't record that. I don't know what I was thinking, but if you didn't know, I am also streaming, and you can see on my VODs everything that I'm building and how I did everything. But at the tour of the video, you will see the interiors, and I really think they are very cute, especially the domes for children. And I am excited that you joined to watch this video, guys. The build is gonna be on the gallery, you can download it. It's under my ID Create for Sims, and I'm really looking forward to see what you think about the new pack that's coming. And now you can see that I've started to work on the playground that I was talking about, and I tried to add one story floor above it, and I used the wood wallpaper, I used the columns, the life and death swing, and I tried to curve this piece of roof to make it look like a slide because yeah, we do not have slides in the game now and it's not functional unfortunately, but soon we will have functional ones. And I tried to give it the impression that it's a slide. And actually, even the ladders are functional here, and I loved how I stacked them next to this climbing thing that I did with some shelves. The children cannot climb there, but I really thought that's a really nice touch to add. And also, I added a not so functional pirate wheel. I thought that's a nice touch. I know it's not functional, but I really thought it's a cutesy thing to add up there. And yeah, this is the climbing wall, and overall there's nothing you can do here. I also love the swing. I pretended I did with the tire. I thought it's a pretty nice idea, and I'm still hoping maybe at some point in the Sims we're gonna have functional ones, because as you can see in every kind of single pack that's out recently we got new swing sets. And I really think that at some point maybe we will get swing sets that are made out of tires. That would be pretty cool. So yeah, in the interior we have bathrooms for girls and boys. We have the cafeteria, as I told you, where you can grab something to eat. And upstairs we have the movie area, and we also have a pottery room. I really loved that idea. So children can do pottery, they maybe can have an instructor and they can do that in the first floor. And in the last floor of the building, it's the library. I know in a summer camp you don't necessarily want to read, you want to have fun, but I thought it's nice to have also some lecture activity. And yeah, that's why I chose to also add a tiny library. And also I strongly believe that kids do really have homework for summer, right? And I thought maybe a geek child Sims would like, I don't know, maybe to do the homeworks, or I don't know. So yeah, we're gonna see how everything is gonna be functional with the new pack. I would really love to update this build when the pack is gonna be out. So yes guys, I really appreciate you for stopping by. Thank you so much for watching. You can download my build from the gallery. As I said, my ID is Create for Sims. Tray files are gonna be on my Patreon, and I cannot wait to see you guys in my next speed building video. Bye everybody!